temporary groups are really how we try to help producers divide the management of their animals and account for the management of their animals within that group. So we basically are saying, bring animals together based on what you think that they are and how you think they're being treated the same as each other. And so it's very important that we're making comparisons within that group. All of our differences that we see, everything that we base genetic predictions on, is based on the differences of the animals within those groups. So we want to make sure we get it right. We want to make sure there's as many non-genetic things that are being accounted for as possible and keeping those the same so that we're getting good comparisons of the real differences between those animals. And why are we focused on longevity and maternal traits overall? And the key take home here is really profit, right? If we think about maternal traits and we think about the complex, none of these things matter if we're not producing a calf every year. We can't get a great carcass value if the calf's not alive, right? We need to keep producing. We need to keep from having to develop more heifers because our cows are falling out very quickly. That's the longevity EPD. And we need to make sure that what we're getting out of that cow is something that we want to produce every year. The biggest thing that genomics has done is helped us to try to add accuracy to animals early in their life compared to what we used to be able to do. Even if you would have had a cow and a bull parents that were almost perfect accuracy, we couldn't get perfect accuracy in those progeny because there was a lot of gene segregation going on we didn't understand, and we wouldn't know what was really passed on to the progeny until they started producing progeny of their own. We're now able to make selection decisions on them even before they're expressing those traits themselves, and at least making a cold cut that these are the calves we want to keep and these are the calves that we don't want to keep. What I hope is we continue to be able to make good changes with genomics overall. We're learning new things and it's getting cheaper all the time in order to get more genotypic tests than what we had available before. So we've been working with genotyping arrays that are somewhere in the thousands to small, just under 100,000 markers at a time, but we have millions of variants that are available. And what I hope to see happen over time is we start to utilize those better, and they get tied to some of the things we're most interested better so that we can make good decisions with the whole genome and not just the small suite of markers that we have with the arrays.